I am so grateful to Holy Spirit for cleansing and purifying this energy for myself and my collective. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Yeah, just a little rough. It's all right. So we're just going to clean that energy and get straight into it real quick. It's late. It's past midnight. I done been up almost at least 16 hours or so. Yeah. So I'm not going to be here for the long haul, but I feel moved to start on one of them piles already. There's 4 piles there. Like for the past few readings, we just been like checking in on the energy, but get it right in there. Get in there. Cleanse and purify that energy. Yeah, child. So we took the cards we used off the table, and we have people with regrets, right, from your past. They know they chose wrong. They in their feelings. They know the person they chose was wrong for them. So there was injustices done behind the veil against you, the illegalities. This power would be the ex that was should have been following the intuition but did not. There was the person that they trusted, a conniving feminine energy on the side. And then there's the pile with the, they don't know how they're going to persevere through this. They've done a little too much. And then I have each separate deck to clarify each one. So because I have pulled out from this clarifying deck, I left those on the table because I didn't turn them over in the video prior to this. So, that's just a quick little check-in of where we heading with this. So, if you're new here, thank you. Welcome in. My name is Timiko. I am absolutely Mystically Miko. And this is All Sevens Tarot. I am a channeler and a clear for the Most High Divine, and I bring in messages of clarity and light and shadow so you can try to balance out your situations and circumstances from a realistic point of view moving forward for the highest greatest good of you. So come on in, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for stopping, and hit that like if you feel moved. And to my returning OGs, thank you guys for getting the subs up to 800 subs. I really appreciate you guys, and getting the channel to over 62,000 views is beautiful, guys. You're getting the messages out. So you know my original OGs, I always got to give you love. Because I love you so much. Oh my gosh. I love and appreciate you all so much. So thank you for stopping in. So we're going to see how many piles. Maybe we'll do just one pile and then cut it off, right? So we're going to start. Oh, wow. So whoever kind of interested in pile number 1, there's a yes, right? Somebody that's been dealing with legalities in the courthouse, trying to avoid going to court. They don't want nobody to be obsessed about this, right? Now they're trying to shun away from it. They want to put this situation to rest now. They don't like to take accountability. This King of Wands in reverse had patience to destroy everything, right? But they didn't think they were going to wiggle themselves in so deep with this obsessed partner that they had. And now they recognize how bad they done messed up their own life. And they're going to be going to jail behind the situation. The money was not worth it, but they did it for some money that they never even got their hands on. It is what it is. And there's a peaceful resolution already. They can't create conflict out in the front so they can stick their hands in your back pocket. They tried to do a business opportunity to okie doke you through the back door while you weren't looking. They were creating a facade of chaos in front of you so you could be too focused on something else so they could keep stealing from you behind the scenes. Nope, all has been illuminated. All is as it should be. Evil eyes are blocked, and they cannot move forward with their desires. What was going on beyond the veil is now revealed, and they will not ascend, and they will not go any further with this issue. 8 of Wands in reverse. Their work will not be paying off. Yes, They've been busted. Yes. The illegalities have been recognized by the Most High, by the universe. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, Archangel Michael, all archangels, Archangel Metatron, for bringing these people to divine justice. Thank you, spirit guides. Beautiful divine team. So, if somebody in my collective was curious, Holy Spirit is saying, have patience. Your manifestations are on the way. Like your hard work is paying off. And they will not be able to steal it. And whatever they took, they've been stopped, blocked, rerouted, and they'll have to give it back. So just have patience. All things are working out in your favor. Yes. Moving forward. What else? Right? That was the past and the present. Moving forward with this pile. Let's see, did anything flip over inside the pile? It looked like I got the cards mixed up now. There's a few of them that I think shouldn't be in there. Right. That's okay. There it is. Divine Masculine is getting stronger after falling off of his path. He can't fight no more, so he got to give it up. And he got to give it back. He can't be doing no more rituals to block your money up. Your money up. So, 8 of Swords, right? Feeling trapped in their mind, body and their soul about a star. Somebody that they really hate at this point that they cannot move on from. So, your ex-counterpart was jealous of you and they hating on you, right? You came in strong, whether you're divine masculine or divine feminine. You come in strong, and you come in strong with your divinity. You walk in your divine essence. And this person is trapped in their mind, sweating you, walking in your divine essence. And that's why they hate you. They simply hate you because you love the Most High. And you won't allow them to block you up in reference to your money. So they can't move on from the fact that they wasn't able to stop you, it seems. Yeah, you not taking none of their offers, none of their hoopla, none of that mess. You won't take no offers, definitely not no relationship offers. So you're not stuck. That's what's being revealed from beyond the veil, right? That's why this evil eye can't penetrate you no more. Because you don't have no feelings about this. You strongly chosen yourself. You realize the error in your way. Strengthen up your weaknesses. And walking in your North Node divine self. That's it. So in reference to these illegalities and going to the courthouse, the situation is becoming more healed. The obsessed perpetrators have been recognized, right? So they cannot no longer take your opportunity from you. They can no longer act like they're you and falsify documentations and marry themselves to versions of you of an unhealed time while you were healing in hermit mode. And the officials are recognizing that these people were doing identity theft and fraud. You know, they were stealing your inheritance. They were stealing what was left for you. So, the blocks have been removed after the constraints to receiving your actual money. And sooner than later, it'll start flowing better for you, right? Yeah, 6 of Pentacles, karma, dharma, the wheels have turned. Fortune is on your side. The universe is going to restore you at least tenfold, right? 6 and 4. Tenfold, 18-fold with interest. Yeah, to make you happy, to pay you for some of that pain and suffering I heard when they try to destabilize your whole situation, being immature out here, being cynical bullies that was blocking your money flow, or being a flying monkey, doing baneful work, right? Laughing over coffee, telling people that you wasn't balanced and don't have patience with you and don't work with you, right? And they can no longer spell on people to cast an illusion that you're not who you are, or you say who you are, or you work how you do, because it's obvious you are who you are. And this person was a flying monkey that was just hating on you the whole time. And he wasn't such a nice guy. And that's why this divine masculine don't work with that person no more, or you, the divine feminine, don't work with those low-level energy thieving people anymore, and you decided to focus on divinity, the Most High, and stay in your North Node. So these people can't front like they you anymore. They can't steal your intellectual property and say that they created the project when they know damn well they had nothing to do with it. Bottom of this deck, you self-made, and your work speaks for itself. Okay, so I'm like, is that a horn? Right. They over here practicing magic on your independence and your stability to try to hold your victories and your forward movement so that nobody else will give you the opportunity. They're either painting a false picture about you, painting a picture, denying who you are to other people so these people won't work with you. They're casting spells on you in your character so they can annihilate you, and nobody will work with you and give you opportunity, right? Nobody would even embrace the opportunity to be seen with you, actually. And it was such an injustice. Don't spend time with the collective. Don't invest into them, right? You're not in the pictures no more, so you take selfies. You embrace the magic within yourself. And you knew that the universe was going to balance out the injustices that these people brought into your life, right? Because they didn't want to release and give into the fact that they can't control you in your life. You didn't want to work with them, and you don't need no damn apprentices. You self-made. And that's why they was mad, because they wish fulfillment was to hoard you, hold on to you, keep you stuck while they drain all your cups. In the meantime, you over here working, doing your own thing on your own. And they can't manifest without a collaboration with you. They don't know how to put in the work. They were lazy workers, lazy doers. They didn't take notes, so they don't get to have their wish fulfillments. These people are unhappy. They couldn't block you, stop you, drop you from what you're doing. Sorry, not sorry. But these people are sorry they didn't work with you from the first place. Because now they in conjunction with a lack thereof. No manifestations. They don't have no retirement plans. They don't have no assets. They don't have no money management skills. What is it they want to release? Release that they missed the bus for divine timing. Are you kidding me right now? Shit, they want to realign because they missed the opportunity, thinking that stealing and using magic and doing what they could do in the dark, the things they can't escape from now, the injustices, right? Going against divine timing instead of becoming a better version of themselves. They tried to take somebody else's wealth and wonder why it compromised their health. Now they don't have no stability. They lost their abilities. No gifts to hide. No more magic spells to cloak what they've been doing. The truth has set you free. Their messages have been blocked. It's the talk of the town, what's been going on. They can't hide anymore. They don't have no investments. While you over there, self-made, philanthropic, entrepreneurial, independent, beautiful, sexy, single. You're not worried about getting in no situation with anyone. You still in nature, working on your investments, figuring which project you're going to utilize to move forward with next. And this is like beyond the harvest season, and now you want to like stock up for the winter season, right? Sneakiness has been blocked. Nobody's believing their messages anymore because of your lifestyle and energy shows what's what. They're the lack mentality version, and you were the more ascended, intelligent version, like the mature, growing version. I could teach you something if you would like to be taught. But, whoever wanted to one you up and do magic to try to stop you has ruined their own life, and now they don't have any ancestral wealth. They don't have any help building up that lineage. When they go, what legacy are they leaving? None, because of the injustices that they created by doing torts against you in this situation. They don't have no forward movement for being snakes. For dedicated to being snakes. The universe is dedicated to exposing their fuckery. See? Pull, look how that opened right up. Ah, and showing what they've been doing behind the scenes. While they love doing all of this illusional stuff, casting spells so they can still, right, like a magic trick, sleight of the hand. The eye is quicker. The hand is quicker than the eye. Magic tricks didn't work, and they couldn't stop people seeing that you were a good business person and a good friend and a great leader, and you help other people find their happiness and things. And so now they're burdened because you still get to move forward without them, and all their lives just reveal how much of a hater they truly were. No more past life connection situations for you, right? Anybody from your past is no longer considered a soulmate to you. You don't want to be bothered. And you know that the divine will provide you with love when you are ready. Right now, you just want to focus on your career. Pile number 1. No more burdens like the beast of burden from the past. Whew. And them people who try to put rumors on your name and destroy your business life to make it look like you were incompetent. But you weren't a lazy thinker or a lazy doer. You're real persistent, and you don't stop until you get the job done. And if you don't know how to do it, you make sure you find out who can get it done. So it'd be for the it's a win-win for everybody. You know what I mean? Win-win-win. Everybody eats. Sorry, not sorry, boo. Anything less, it don't work. Anything less ain't success. Wow. They are in anxiety. So they have a person. There's a mother here. There's a bad mom. There's a incapable woman who's mad at your nurturing skills. This person over here was behind the scenes getting in this divine masculine's ear. Maybe it's his mom or his auntie, somebody he looked up to that raised him in his neighborhood or in his community. This person is in anxiety over your success. So they wanted you to feel, look, and move like a loser. And they couldn't. They only did was they lost any chance they had. They don't know how to build generational wealth. They weren't chosen for that attribute of life. They were chosen to be your antagonist so you can move on with life and your success. Sorry, not sorry. And you don't invest in the hate because you love, right? They love being unhappy. It's not your thing. That's why you release anybody and you don't work with people who move in that type of energy. It's obvious somebody was in their ear. When you first worked with this person, they wasn't acting like that. Everything was on the up and transparent. And things started to fall apart, right? Didn't know that you was a sacrifice, and they was trying to give him another option to move forward, telling him that the truth was you didn't have nothing to bring to the table because they couldn't see it right up front. They didn't realize you were the brand and the asset. So this woman, his mother or his auntie, was in his ear telling him that you was going to be nothing but a burden to him, and he was going to have to take care of you. So instead of having to do that, he might as well do what he wants since he got to carry the burden anyway. While you sitting back watching what people rather do to see what they want to do, he listening to somebody knowing that's not what he wanted to do, but he would rather listen to them than to respect his own feelings. So he decided to let you go. This other person that the collective was with, or she decided to let the collective masculine go. Because they judged you on the accord of what somebody else said about you. And now they're reevaluating. They can see what didn't serve them and where we at this point in life, right? And what's dedicated to you is your success. What was dedicated to them is that they were following the false illusions of somebody else's opinion of you because they were bigots and think that you couldn't do it because you didn't religious their way, or you didn't business their way, or you didn't love their way, or you didn't speak their way, you didn't dress their way. So they judged you. Yeah, dedicated to that deception. And guess what? You not trapped. You stronger than her, his mama, his auntie, or whoever telling him that crap of bullshit. That old head that should have minded her business. It could be some older woman he was laying with while he bedfellowing. Somebody that's paying his bills, buying his next pair of kicks, paying his car note. His sugar mama. You stronger than her. You stronger than the bullshit she bringing. You stronger than the shit that they collaborated together. And your power in the Most High shows it. And now they can't seem to heal the situation anymore because you're too strong and you're not even letting them back in your energy. If that's what you chose, we had our own situation between us, we adults. You put third-party people in between us, and they were able to tweak your thoughts about me, even though they had, they were allowing people to tweak their thoughts about you when they had you transparently right in front of their face, and they could have just asked you. But instead of talking to you, they went to everybody else but you. And that's what they get for being a rumor monger, or the whoremonger and a rumor monger, laying with these women and getting, I'm not even going to say the diseases, literally, STDs and STIs, sexually and spiritually transmitted infections and demons and incubuses and succubuses and things. Unhealed energies. An unhealed soulmate of his ruined his or her life. Right, that unhealed soulmate wasn't nothing but the devil taking them out of healing hermit mode energy, encouraging them to go out, follow their passions, humble over the next one that's going to give it up to them and bust it open. Don't matter where you plant your seed. Don't matter if it's a distorted feminine energy. Just go ahead in there. Don't fight. Don't fight it. Just go with the devil. Don't look for the divine in yourself. And he missed that opportunity. He don't get no new opportunity with you. And that new person, that person he settled for don't excite him like you did. Because he settled for the devil. And he listened to the devil's minions. But balance had to be restored because they tried to destroy you and put you under the box while they was out here playing in the devil's garden. Being a player, immature with their wand at that, disrespectful with their phallus, laying with these old head ladies that's telling this grown man how to do it because he thinking he getting pimped this game because if they a woman, all women is the same. 2232, miss his opportunity. You was the wisdom, helping him to have some wisdom and wake the fuck up. And he want to sleep with his passion, always following his passion. And now the only wisdom he have is that he don't have it. He thought money bought everything, right? He don't even have money to pay for these third parties no more. And if he had the money, he don't want to pay for these hoes no more. He mad because he can't talk to you. There's no communication between you and him or you and her anymore. Judgment has been called, and you don't waste your time fraternizing with these fools in their buffoonery. And you have the foresight to know to move forward. For the sake of yourself, the highest grade is good of you, for the all of humanity, for the sake of the light barrier, for peace of mind that's priceless. This person thought you was too weak to walk away and didn't respect that you was too strong to ever look back. 2332. And you not wasting your time. They like it. You love it. Keep it right there where it's at. Don't come back, Jack. So this pile number 1, this will be fun. So I'll leave this for another reading, guys. But I'm going to close it out right there. So that's just showing you whoever that divine masculine was or feminine was, they was listening to somebody older than them, either a sugar mommy or a sugar daddy or a family member that was an elder that gave them bad relationship advice, like all women are the devil and all women are gold diggers, and you only supposed to get them like this, nephew, and don't get feelings and stuff. But they already have feelings, but they was too scared to stand up to the people who was manipulating him, because that woman was paying his bills and doing everything. So he had to embrace everything that she took at him, because he was too busy receiving that money from that woman that was paying him for his services. But she was, he eating her food, he doing whatever. She got him under her spell. He didn't follow his intuition. And right now, because he didn't follow his intuition, That's why he don't have the same lifestyle that you have. He didn't see that he was on the path to destruction if he kept thinking he was going to find fulfillment working with that woman. That woman don't have no faith. Look at that, spirit. She was just a karmic feminine. But it wasn't like manipulation to him because he was in his south node, right? He didn't think that karma was going to come back. He didn't experience that before. He didn't have to manipulate the karmic. They don't believe in karma. King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpionic, masculine energy. She didn't have to put no voodoo on him. They wasn't concerned because they was birds of a feather. Fallen stars, fallen angels that was out there trying to be socialites, laughing at the earth angel who was in hermit mode, actually tapping into divinity, to healing mode, where they wasn't even trying to heal. They wasn't even trying to heal. They knew the earth angel didn't want no love offer because the earth angels are on a starseed mission. So these people try to put a ending to the starseed mission of ascension to earth angel. And this lack of faith person try to put a bug in his ear, player, swinger, go get that energy, bring it back to her to keep her youthfulness. But instead, he have to embrace that the way he carried himself, got himself blocked out of his own divine path. Like he should have been there, but he not, because he wanted to play games. He didn't want to grow up, right? I guess he had mother issues. I think, so toxic with the feminine energy, but still need somebody to validate his masculine choices. Other than using his body to ram anything, he has a lot of growing up to do. And this person was in man-baby mode. Man-baby mode whipped his ass. Now he looking for a peaceful resolution because he's stuck looking at that person that he wish he could gnaw his arm off with sometimes now. And not because she ugly, not because she literally, like, physically ugly, but because that ugly soul he got stuck with. He gonna try to run. She gonna try to run and save herself. But it's no way you can run until you reap what you have sown. Like, if this is the last days and the final times, and you have to stand in front of Anubis and be judged on light as a feather or heavy as a stone, what were your deeds and actions? Because nobody can stand there with you. You have to stand there by yourself. Even twins don't come down the canal at the same time. One is always older than the other. When you go through certain paths, you have to walk alone. Ain't nobody holding your hand. Ain't nobody going with you. Ain't nobody whispering in your ear. Can't nobody force you to do nothing unless they took a pum or did something that forced you to do anything. But if somebody didn't force you and you did it of your own free will, you have to be accountable when you're standing vulnerable and naked in front of the Most High. And then you being judged on your actions and deeds. We don't want to hear your words. Your money's no good here. What's really going on? How did you treat people? Where was your heart at? What was your intentions and your motives? What was your intentions and your motives? Confess, devil. Confess, devils. If you want victory, you're going to have to confess before the Most High and repent your sins type energy. 7 of Cups if you want the option of moving forward. Other than that, you will stay weak. You will stay impatient. You can't use magic to save you from this. You have to be patient with yourself to heal from the injustices and the torts that you did they karmics did when they were unhappy with life, right? Now they gotta obsessively heal the same way they tried to obsessively steal your life, your essence, everything that you stand for and whatever acquire to help you move forward. Now they have to be accountable. 8 of Swords energy. This person is trapped. Those are like the bars closed on the gate. You ain't going nowhere. Just think of the, it was open and then it swung closed like this. Clank, clank. You ain't getting through. Right? Trapped in their mind. This is their, like, anxieties. Like, all the different thoughts of all the things they said. Ruminating on the conversations. What was I thinking? Now it's all just a faded memory. Broken glass. What's that? Faded memories. Is that Joe? Is that Joe or Case? I think it's Joe. Broken glass. Is it Joe? Broken glass. I know my voice. This is 1:14 in the morning singing, child. You be alright. You get the gist. Hold on. I'm going to get it to you guys if you want to hear the song. And then I'm going to close it out. Half an hour is pretty decent for the first pile. Broken glass song. Broken glass and breaking my That's not the one. No, they're giving me something else. Let me see. Let me put Joe. Oh, it's Case. It is Case. Faded pictures. So somebody's sitting around looking at your pictures, knowing they fucked up, having to remember they can't gnaw off their arm, and the empress, the princess, the emperor, the prince, the king, the queen, the one that they would have spent there forever with, the one that their big one was tied to, their blessing. Like, no, ain't nobody forcing it, but the power couple dynamic came with you and them together. And once they voided it, then it was you on your own, because they were supposed to be a strong component on their side while you was a strong component on your side, and y'all two would come together as a power couple. But he reneged being a power couple for its phallus. And the lyrics are saying, that's right, life is funny, ain't it? Sometimes you can end up with somebody you really don't want to be with. Wow. Sitting over there in regret because they chose the karmic energies and got the nerve to be missing it. That's what I don't be understanding. Because your heart could want to love somebody so much, but you like, that person was dangerous. I wouldn't even take a chance again. See, I was mixed up with Joe and Case because it was a collaboration. My bad. Yep, that collaboration cost them everything. Let me read these lyrics and close this out. This is what their energy is feeling. Right, where's my lemonade, my limeade, my iced tea cup. Yeah, I used to eat a lot of Chinese food. But I got spoiled on them cups a long time ago. So the lyrics are, and the song was made in 1998. That's right, life is funny, ain't it? Sometimes you could end up with somebody you really don't want to be with, and others are left to figure it out. Oh, sing for me, Joe. Check it. So, she was more than a woman, a goddess for all it seems. Oh, he in his feelings. I think he hate everybody. He wishing this to this woman that wished this to you. Whew, child. Forevermore. He realized, like, I always make the wrong decision messing with this person. You know, like with my ex, I smoked my blunts and he drank his liquor, but he could never chill because he didn't really like smoking and I didn't like drinking, but he could drink all he wanted and I could smoke all I wanted. I didn't have a problem with that, but me not being drunk enough you know, it bothered him. So he like two birds of a feather. So whatever this ex of yours was doing with his person, you know, they had certain things they did together in secret that he would never or she would never do with you or around you. But at the end of the day, this person thought that you was a goddess or a god. So she was more than a woman, a goddess for all it seems. And all I ever needed was her here loving me. For a while we were cool and the grooving of love was on. But I still remember how I felt when our love was gone. And a tattered picture book, yeah, was a photograph she took years ago. Was a photo she took. Secret memories. Secret memories in her mind. How could love be so unkind? Heartbreak time. My heart is breaking, oh. My heart is breaking, oh. What are you doing, oh? Oh, man. But just in a broken glass, like a mirror revealing, I see what the woman is feeling. Was it such a feeling? Was it someone from a distant past? What, they trying to figure out if you with somebody? Oh, come on. You was out here in them streets laying that wand down like you was cleaning all the sewers up with them imbalanced pHs. Don't try to wonder if she was with somebody else. Don't blame that. That's what they do. They be messing around and then they project it on their partner, and it don't be like that. It's like you can't be in two places at once and you giving all your love to somebody else and you want somebody who ain't receiving love, who deserve love, to sit back and wait for you to decide that you might want to love them when you feel like it. Potentially, it's just ignorant. You know, trying to see if they loving somebody else. Was it someone from a distant past, way back time ago? Cause it's breaking my heart. So won't you stare into the glass? So help me now. As she turned through the pages, the tears rolled down her face. I could see her reminiscing why her life had to be this way. Then she stopped as she came to a page where her diary ends. To smell the scent of an old rose from her lover, I suppose. And then it go on again. But you get the gist. That's K's song with Joe. Faded picture. So this is a faded memory for you. And this person is looking at pictures that might not fade out no time soon, but they gotta respect you fading out on them. So they over here stuck in their mind, whining and crying and bitching at the karmic because they didn't take an opportunity with you. Now the only thing they have of you is a faded memory, a distant old picture from the past, and nothing else, because you healed and went on your way. You healing weakened their patience with thinking this love spell was going to work. And they went from patience to they lost all their patience. Because you got the victory. And now you walking where you are so free. And because you are so happy they're unhappy. That's not your fault, see. He shouldn't have been so mean and lazy. Flying monkey. I could go on forever. He be looking at your pictures like, I miss him. He's like, I miss him. Play my banjo. You don't want no relationship with me, please. How did you see what I was doing behind the veil when I wasn't bringing my cup to you, please? Please don't release me, please. I'm in prison. I don't want to be stuck with the devils that I release. 9 of Wands. I'm trapped. How am I persevere? Can you help me, please? I don't want to go to court. Child support? I don't know. Maybe 7 of Cups. Maybe he got a few children. He got to fill them cups up. Confessions. This is my confession. Just when I thought I said all I could say, the chick on the side said she got one on the way. These are his confessions. Man, he's gone, but he don't know what to do. Guess he gotta keep part 2 of his confession. If he gonna tell it, then he gotta tell it all. Yeah, he fucked up. And then he got the chick pregnant. And he can't come back. And he hate that boy. And they was doing magic on you. And you successful without him. And you looking good on your own. Confessions of a path that he didn't took when he laughed in your face and said he could do better than you because you wasn't his type, right? He wanted that. Oh, she making 60,000 a year. Oh, she making 100,000 a year. Yeah, but you making 100,000 a flip, and you flipping 5 flips in a year potentially. He couldn't see that coming, even though you helped him with the first flip, right? He didn't want to be a 6-figure nigga. He would rather try to pull a trigger on your life. Say, I don't have to be your wife. You not my life. You not husband material. Figure it out. Oh, she ain't gonna tell me I'm a man. I'll just go hump the mess out of somebody else, all high, drunk, unprotected, made a baby with somebody they don't even like, and now they stuck. And you over here chilling. Unencumbered, no responsibilities, kids is grown potentially, they already doing their own thing, got their own careers, they in school, they going, you good. Money good. Retirement good. Bloodline good. You generational curse breaker good. That karma gotta leave you alone forever and a day. Forever and a day. You knew that was coming. Forever and a day. I'm not gonna do that high pitch thing. I wish I hear it in my brain. I want to do it so bad, but I'm not going to. Always and forever. Each moment with you. It's just like a dream to me that somehow came true. And I know tomorrow will still be the same. 'Cause we got a life of a love that won't ever change. And every day, love in your own special way, melt all my heart away with a smile. Sorry, guys. I used to love that song, right? Take time to... right. Okay. But yeah, they missing you, baby. But they messed up. And they need to be stuck over there in Carmenville. They just as toxic. You gotta pray for the children. Pray for your exes, your enemies, frenemies, everybody, but from a distance. So I love you, but then like the Big Pun song said back in the day, go that away. I don't know you. I thought I knew. I don't know you. Go that away. R.I.P. Big Pun. And R.I.P. to the karmic relationships. Keep starving the Narcs Collective. You doing your thizzle. Love you. Peace out. That was pile number 1. Catch you on the next video. God's willing.